Yep. My name is Kristen Musatelli Heath. I am 44 years old. My hometown, where I was born, is Utica, New York, and I currently live in Brewerton, New York, just north of Syracuse, New York.
Yes, my name is Matt Akins. I'm 41 years old. I'm originally from Lisbon, New York, and I reside in Albany, New York.
Toby Heath, 43 years old, born and raised in Marathon, New York, currently live in Syracuse, New York.
I'm Adam Ruskowski. I live in Syracuse, New York. I'm 36 years old.
And I am Nikki Ruskowski, also 36 years old, originally from the UK, from the Lake District in the north of the UK, and now living in Syracuse, New York. So, team, why this race? Why are we picking the Eco Challenge? Why is this something you would ever want to do?
I think because it's the hardest. I think that's the reason why we've all gravitated towards this, is because supposedly it is one of the hardest things to do. We all seem to want to suffer. That really draws us in. If we hear that something is harder, that seems to immediately grab our attention.
We live in the foothills of the Adirondacks, and that's something that could prepare us for Patagonia and the terrain there. And we all, as a group, are up for bigger, stronger challenges. And our whole lives have, maybe not even us knowing it, prepared us for this challenge that's ahead.
So for me, it's the body is an amazing machine. And I feel like some of our fortunate lives don't allow us to realize how amazing that machine is. And endurance racing allows us for that. And Eco Challenge is the biggest endurance race out there. So that's what excites me.
You know, I'm a physical therapist. I see people that have wants and wishes every single day. I do it for them. I do it for the people that can't do this. I think that Eco Challenge is the epitome of the biggest challenge that you can embark on. And having those struggles and have those victories throughout the course of the race changes a person. And I think all of us really feed from that type of an environment.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of that. I kind of feel the same way. So this will be my first time instead of racing, crewing. And I think there was a race that we all did together last year, Leadville. Kristen and Toby's daughter, Isabella, was our lead crew. And seeing what a huge difference she made to my race, I'm really excited to offer that to you guys. It's a new challenge for me as well, something different. Let's talk about the relationship between our team members then.
You know, it's kind of a crazy evolution. I actually don't even remember how we met Adam, but he's the first one of the group that we encountered, I think just through the circle. I mean, somewhere in the course of all of that mess of the last few years, we met Adam. We were really fortunate to get closer to him over the years. Nikki, also, we met you independently before you were Nikki and Adam, so we knew each of you. Separately, met you on a track at the Y, if I recall carefully, doing a 10-mile run indoors, which was no fun at all, on a 1/8 mile track. It was a pretty miserable day. And so we're just really fortunate to have grown together over the course of our racing and training.
So Matt and I met about 3 years ago, embarking on this 24-hour challenge in the Adirondacks, arguably the hardest one-day hike in America. You know, we were up at the Ironman. Was it last year, Matt, that you completed Ironman Lake Placid? So we've grown together through seeking challenge.
Yeah, and that was a great experience. You know, the first time I met Adam was on that hike, and I realized that there was something special about the relationship and endurance challenging at that time. And when it was late into the day, and it's dark out, and he's getting excited instead of getting frustrated and down, the more the harder the challenge was, the more excited he got to take it. So that was a special moment for me and our relationship with Adam.
So how is our team different? What makes us unique? What do we think?
It's powerful that we're normal everyday people with normal everyday lives that go and do extraordinary things. I think we're the definition of weekend warriors, right? And so to me, that really makes us very unique. We seek out these crazy, crazy things in the context of normal lives. And then on Monday morning, we could be sitting in a meeting having done, 300 miles crazy in the Upper Peninsula over the weekend or something. So
still with specks of mud in our hair.
Scabs, usually scabs.
So many bruises. Anyone else? What else makes us unique?
Exactly. As a group, we've never done adventure racing before, but our combined skill sets and our ability to suffer is what makes us special and what makes us different. And I think that that's a true attribute for all of us.
For sure. I think we support each other more than most people do. Like I remember one of my first memories of Kristen and Toby was at a 70.3 race. And for whatever reason, I was having a bad morning. I was super stressed. And I didn't even know them that well. And I was stressed. And Kristen came over to me and put headphones in my ears, played some music, told me to sit down, take a couple of breaths. And within a minute, I was, ready to go again. But I think that, right from the beginning, we're a team that goes the extra mile for each other. Right. I also think, I don't know how many teams have two married couples in them.
Right, I wanted to add that.
Right. That's kind of unique and has the potential to be pretty fun.
Sorry, Matt.
So what's the goal for the race then? What are we trying to do?
We've talked about being realistic and appreciative of the challenge, so having respect for what it is and people that have experience in this space, but also we believe in ourselves and how stubborn and tough we are.
Yeah, I think if we combine, like Nikki said, all of our experiences and talents and the attitude that we never give up, we're going to be near the top of the leaderboard for sure. That's where we're aiming.
Absolutely. We're looking to be near the top, because even though we haven't adventure raced before, our individual skill set put us in a unique position, and the support system that we have to really be competitive with maybe even some of the people that do this professionally. Yeah. We can get this done.
Yeah.
Something interesting about you, something that maybe drives you, some kind of passion that you have that pushes you to do this.
I have, for me, it's a really profound experience and belief that we really need to appreciate the moment that we're in and maximize the moments that we have while we're in them. I have a gorgeous, smart, talented, awesome daughter that Nikki mentioned. But in 2005, we were pregnant with. I was supposed to have another daughter. And I went one day from being a very healthy, very pregnant, I ate a lot of Oreos lady, to, having labor induced and delivering my child too soon for her little body. There was nothing to do for her. She's too little to be saved. And so, it was a profound experience in my life. It turned me, I started training for a marathon pretty immediately, sometime within the year after that. And it's just changed me as a person to recognize that from day to day to day, we're not guaranteed another moment if the moment that you're in is the moment that you should be embracing.
Well, my biggest supporter and biggest fan and my wife, who was diagnosed this March with ovarian cancer. She had several surgeries and 6 rounds of chemotherapy. She just actually, as of 2 days ago, got the report that she's all clear of cancer. And she got the text from Adam asking me to join this group, and she answered, hell yeah. And she's been pushing me and supporting me ever since to challenge myself in different ways. And it really means something really special to me in this sense, that she's on board with my dreams as well.
The endurance community in upstate New York is small, and one of the local legends was Jason Delola, which was a very close friend of ours. Just a normal day. It was a Friday night. He was lifting light weights, ready for a big ride on Saturday, had chest pains, went to the hospital, and died of aortic aneurysm about 3 hours later. Coherent, laughing with us, and the next second he was gone. We literally watched him, die right in front of us. So Jason's always with us when we train, when we race. When it's 3 a.m. in the middle of upper Peninsula, Michigan, and you're falling asleep on your bike, you can't pedal anymore. You think and you say out loud, what would Jason do? Man, Jason would love to be here. He would keep pushing. When you want to quit, Jason would keep going.
I think people tend to put themselves in a box of expectations of what they can do and what they can't do, and that's not how we live our lives. Keep on pushing for that next barrier to challenge your limits and bust through those limits. Is what really motivates us and motivates me.
I just was going to say thank you for the opportunity for putting this out there, this challenge, putting this out there and allowing us to submit. And obviously we wouldn't be us if we didn't specifically say, pick us. We want you to pick us. We think
we want this.
We think you will not regret it. We will provide lots of entertaining footage at the very least for you, but please choose us, Team No Limits. We want to be a part of Eco Challenge Patagonia.